to call our meeting. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call. Bobby?
Here.
Dave?
Yeah, here.
Lynn? Garrett? Andrea? Terry is absent. All right, I'll make a motion, or I need a motion for October 15, 2025 council meeting minutes. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, council report, old business, approve the 2026 budget forms 1782. I'll make a motion.
Second.
Did you see yours in the email, Bobby? You have to sign that and
Yeah.
send it back in. All in favor?
Aye.
The gas station lot, 14313 Main Street. We need to advertise that for, sale. The, average of both, appraisals is 22,500. We need to figure a date, that we have this turned in by.
Whatever's good, I don't know.
What's the
Yeah,
time frame?
Month's good. There. It's in matter, I think it's 30 days.
Okay, so then we'll have them to be turned in by what time, Andrea?
We'll do it at the next council meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Have them turn it in by 2 o'clock on the day of the meeting.
Lynn, just want to say on this gas station line. September 2015. Landed up where I looked in.
Oh, yeah,
I got a picture of it that popped up. September 15th, so it's been set still 10 years.
wow.
That's a fact. And I said to the very now.
So the next board meeting will be December 17th. So we'll have them turned in by 2 o'clock on December 17th. We'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. New business, approved resolution 2025-11-1, authorization of electronic fund transfer. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Superior Fire Protection. We had, Superior come out because the, alarm kept buzzing, going off, and, he changed some batteries. And then, he billed us $195, and then the alarm was still going off. And,
He said it's the main board and one in the office.
yes. So. To fix that, it's gonna be. It's gonna be at least $925. He said everything is still working. Except for, so if there happened to be a fire in there, it wouldn't flash the lights. So I think we can do without
Yeah,
that.
no, just go without it, as long as the
There's no
alarm.
one hardly in there. The alarm will still go off, just the lights won't flash. Make a motion to pay that,
One second.
$195 bill. All in favor?
Aye.
$195.
I put that in your folder today. Approval 2026 meeting calendar. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? All right. Approve 2026 employee calendar. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Okay, we had a resident call Andrea and ask about placing a stop sign at the intersection of Wood and Adams Street.
So there's a lot of trucks going through there, a lot of speeders. Scared when he backs out that somebody's gonna hit his car.
He didn't even back out up there by the stop sign, by the intersection.
Right. And it's not in our jurisdiction.
It's not, I mean, the county comes right there, so it has to be a county stop sign. And
Which has a,
coming from,
Terry Lowe's old house. Terry Lowe's old house.
Ray burns that stop sign all the time.
Isn't that funny?
Down is.
Yeah, well, he doesn't even pull out, his driveway's not even up by that intersection.
no, so I mean, it is if you back out, but you probably, you probably knew that was what happened.
Refer to the county.
I mean, some people don't know that that's a two stop on the other roads, you know what I mean?
See, when we did some work, I wanted to put a stop sign there again. He said, no, I'm not putting the stop sign, I have to call the whole trouble.
Right,
If you're gonna turn that into a two-way stop, you better turn it into a three.
right, yeah, that's why I meant, some people don't know when they're coming off of Adam Street, that you have to stop there for the other traffic coming. Okay,
On Lister.
all right, clerk treasurer report.
Approved October 2025 general sewer and payroll account APBs.
I'll make a motion,
second.
all in favor?
Approved October 2025 payroll fund and utility reports.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second
all in favor?
it.
Approved October 2025 certification and internal controls.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Alright.
Approved October 1st, October 31st payroll time worksheets.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second.
Approve October 2025 payroll warrant document.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second.
all in favor? Aye,
Approve October 2025 wastewater utility estimates.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second
all in favor? Aye,
Approve direct deposit for town employees checks through the payroll.
I'll make a motion,
I'll second.
all in favor? Aye,
All I got.
town attorney report.
All I have is the annexation of the property.
Approved.
We had this hearing a couple months back, so it's just a normal annexation ordinance to adopt it.
Is that resolution number?
Was it up here earlier?
That's sorry.
2025, no, that's for electronic filing.
There, I'm gonna see.
So that's all done and completed, that's my neighborhood, so.
It will be, once this ordinance is adopted, then we need to record it, and then, sorry.
2025,
Yes.
It'll be called and my back to the.
Yes.
A motion to approve,
Second.
all in favor? Aye. So there's nothing, what did you say, Garrett? I'm sorry. There's anything else that we have to do or we have to wait? I'm sorry.
There'll be a recording process, so we record it, and then there's a time period at which, the county could object, because then this is kind of coming off of their rolls in some respects, when it comes to property taxes, things like that, so. As long as nothing happens with that process, I think it's 30 days off the top of my head. Then it's approved, but we have to record it, and I think, will you take care of that, or do you want us to?
I can take it.
Okay.
I got it down here in this.
Okay.
For the, that,
Oh, so the employee Christmas dinner, we're thinking go to Wagner's, out in Oldenburg on December 20th at 6 p.m.
I'm good with it. You have to make a motion on it, you already.
I heard they have.
Motion to approve, that's what I've heard.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Okay, local road street report.
Not much.
I see they put the stop.
They got all that done, yeah, they'll be sending the bill now. We'll see. Only other thing I want to say is, with me, and you talked to them ladies and all that about us giving them a piece of property. Honestly, I think we ought to think about the old veterans. Park.
So, CERC, they will, if you donate a lot, they will build a house. And then, let someone buy it. That's like, I think it'd be a better rate or something.
Kind of like a habitat, humanity, that somebody that can afford it.
They only do one a year, or one.
Well, they do one, she says they're doing one in Aurora, once they get it 25% drawn down, then they go.
Then they can start on the next one.
And Dillsboro's interested, I forget the other places.
Guilford, maybe?
Guilford, I think, but she said they're always looking for. I mean, then we will get taxes, although.
Yeah, how big is that lot, Laney?
How
big is that lot? I don't even know.
it's bigger than Bell House. It's not very big,
That'd be a good one, really.
what we already do. We can sell to the neighbors, but. We see what some of the neighbors already look like, well, why would we want to do that?
Did that guy ever say anything about that lot? Or I'm off key or the house, when he's interested in buying that house, what happened with that?
He asked about it, but then we never went any further. We were thinking it would have to be surveyed. But then I think State Board of Accounts, who told me that? I think it was State Board of Accounts. If it's under
It's under so many.
10,000.
It's under, if it's assessed under 10,000, 50,000.
then you wouldn't have to get the survey.
I mean, he's not gonna buy. I'm just looking,
We would get a sewer
Oh,
tax,
no, I'm good.
and taxes off of it, actually, if we. So, what do you think about that, Bobby, seeing about them doing that?
I make a motion looking into it farther, yeah. I don't know.
I'll second
I
it.
mean, there is that property around behind school too, you know.
well,
I mean, there's all kinds of 7 acres, 6 acres, whatever it is.
Right,
Could be possibly built on too, would give them per yard, I mean.
well, I would say,
A lot off in 2 acres or something, at least make some money.
I would maybe even do smaller lots back there. You don't have to
can,
have 2 acres,
yes, you
right,
can.
because of,
If you go
Having
too
city
big,
sewer.
you get stuff.
well, we don't
Well,
want,
it's
we
all
want
sewer.
sewer back there, yeah. We want sewer taps and sewer bills.
I know you want that, I'm just saying, if the lots are too big, probably.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I will let her know we might be interested in that, find out more information about it.
On that behalf, do we wanna start looking into trying to lock that ground off in the back? Or throw out there and see if anybody's interested in building stuff on
Yeah.
that? If we're gonna extend on school any longer, you know what I mean, we gotta do something.
Oh, while we're on that,
That's
so,
7 acres, I mean,
so we had a meeting with, Laney and I met with Maxwell, CERC, Lifetime Resources. They're thinking of skip them the building and then, but there's no guarantee that they can make senior housing unless they got the funding for it. That they won't even know if they could get the funding until November of next year. So that would be a whole nother year of us paying the utilities and insurance. We're paying like $2,200 before the insurance. So I propose that we maybe think about listing it for sale.
but the other question is, do we wanna, let that 7 acres go with it?
No, I would
You
think,
know what I mean, cause that's
I would
road
think-
frontage, could be set behind Carnegie Hall, we'd have to fight that fight, but.
but we could have that road come back there,
and property.
yeah, and they could come in that way.
And maybe that's something we need to address to get some extra cash flow in there for that school building,
Yeah.
and that would be actually lotting it off into whatever lots.
So,
I know a guy right now is looking at a piece of property in Chesterville, but. He wanted to build houses, but he's talking now, putting 4 trailers in. Maybe talk to him, or, you know,
Yeah,
about houses.
yeah, just a small starter home or something, you know, for people with staying up north.
Mhm.
It's a fancy,
I think it'd be a great
I mean,
idea.
maybe if we put that out there and lot it, you know, put it in like a map or a picture showing what we can sell off. Somebody say, "Hey, I'll build houses on there." But it's sitting there right now.
Who should we reach out to for that, you think? Let Lenny talk to that guy,
Oh, and the Shane Slack, mine was done on,
Yeah,
he's building houses everywhere.
but like I said, he might, you know, if we say, here, this put a lots, this house broke down, sewers there, everything's there. Fiber optics there. It's worth a try.
Get rid of the
Right.
playground and have.
Well, yeah, that's whole back, just leave the lot and that's all they need is the lot in the back, you know what I mean, the blacktop lot. I think they're 7 acres actually.
Mhm.
So you can do,
or if we can find someone to buy the school, if they wanted a little bit of the ground, lot out the rest of it.
well, I think if it's gonna be senior living or whatever, then I want that all up ground to take care of.
I don't,
They said they just need.
Yeah, they just want a round circle around it.
and, yeah, places for parking.
I mean, that would be the easiest start to get some funding back for that, you know, what we've got in that building, if we sell on lots all,
Right.
sell all one
What do
time.
what do you propose we do as far as, getting it out there for sale?
Just kind of somebody draw it up and figure out what kind of lots we can put in.
No, I mean, as far as the school building,
We're just gonna put it in the realtor's hands,
how do we choose that?
whoever they want, I don't know, the realtors will eat it up left and right, you know what I mean?
What do you mean, whoever they want, whoever,
Whoever we want.
She's asking who should be listed.
yeah.
I told you Fairman reached out about it.
I know Jeff McGowan's interested,
Yeah.
Andy Baker's interested.
Lowell seems to have a lot of signs out this area
I
too.
know Mike Perlenberg had mentioned before, like, you probably need to list it with somebody that does commercial. a lot of
That's what she
commercial.
does.
Fairman does too.
Have you seen his sign?
I don't think so. KNRL or something.
OLL, I think.
I mean, the only reason I said Fairman is because he did help I keep that school
Right.
a couple times for it.
Right.
He's kind of cares about Mooresville a little bit for some
Yeah.
reason. Yeah, I'm not a friend, I'm not, you know. it's
Right,
not like,
and I don't choose the person, so.
yeah,
Her name's in hat.
Maybe we would find out who could give us the best,
maybe they'll do a deal on this, but I think they're all a certain percentage.
yeah. Okay,
And you think of something like that, they're gonna, you know, make some money on it, so they're all gonna want it, you know?
right,
Yeah, percentage base.
Mhm.
Make a motion to list it with the realtor.
Yeah, we'll make a motion, look, we'll just think into which, get some realtors.
could we also think about listing it, well, listing it ourselves without a realtor, but.
How's that work?
When you can, it's just gonna take work to get somebody to come in here and buy the thing, so. Somebody to work it.
Yeah, somebody pushing
We're
hard.
past the time, I mean, we've advertised it, nobody
Yeah.
put anything in, so we're fine to do.
But then we need to figure out a price too, that we're thinking.
We don't have to do 2 bids.
Well, we got the 2 appraisals already.
We've done those two.
So you split the money or you can do it.
Well, that was the 667 that we got no proposals at all on. I'm good with as long as we get our money back that we've spent on the building and after we fix out the airborne. I mean, if that would get it sold faster,
Yeah, I don't wanna make a fortune with it. If we sell it, somebody's gonna do something with it, we'll have to put, you know,
So you don't. want to
penalties on it, that they can
sell
only put so much, you can do that, or they can only put certain things. in
well, if we
there.
could lot that off, then we could
You can make
get
some
sewer tax.
Yeah,
and
put
sewer-
it on the deed or whatever. it is.
Insurance.
If you don't want somebody come in there and make it, you know, you gotta kind of look for it. A junk store? Yeah, a big junk store.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, I said we just gotta put some, you know, rules on it when we sell it, if this is what they gotta put in it.
Well, we gotta figure that out tonight, so before we talk to them. What are you thinking?
I would say, housing would be the best thing in there. I don't know what else, unless a manufacturer would come in, but I don't see that happening. And housing is a need in Dearborn County. I know they put them up in Mullen so fast, they sell them that fast. I mean, I just think housing's a need in this area. Especially if somebody can afford coming in there, you know.
And then we can always have a special meeting. Once we find out, from the realtors.
Yeah, I mean, call the realtor if you want, let's put it in a hat and see what somebody wants to do, you know, say, hey, these are all put in here, who's gonna push it the most, you know? And somebody that has to do commercial stuff.
What do you think?
If you guys, what you could do is you could, put out a little advertisement and ask for the best. Rate or proposal from realtors of what their plan would be, and then you can judge those plans.
Yeah. Well, I think most of them do a certain rate, don't they?
Yeah, and it's a service, so you don't have to bid it, but
Yeah.
you could. You may find the person that has a really unique idea for it, so.
Okay. All right, so I go over that.
Motion approved.
Motion approved,
Second.
all in favor, all right. Okay, town marshal report.
We had a request, several requests of, working on speeding issues on Main Street. So we put a little more effort out there. We, wound up the last month with 14 traffic violations. Only one of those is actually a citation, the rest are written charges. So we're taking a more active role, and not as much leeway. We do have 3 speed zones through Main Street, 30 to 25 to 20. I think the 20 was it more for the school or?
I told Brian, he was questionable, I said, you tell me what you want, and we'll just put a, you know, if you want to make it all one,
Yeah,
make it all one. Then you never go back with me.
it seems like they really, when they hit Main Street or Manchester Street is when it goes down to 20. And that's been the most, issues. There's, you know, they're going maybe 25 and they feel like they're going a nice little safe speed, but it drops to 20.
I don't know how you, but I think since it's a school, why don't we just make it all one through the whole.
Yeah, I make a motion to make speed limit in town off 30, come on over, all over.
Generally, you'll need a speed study. Do you guys have an engineer that you work with from someplace?
Yeah,
So normally your engineer will do some sort of speed study to make sure that if you're raising or lowering the speed limit, that it's appropriate for that area.
I mean, the only reason the 20 is where we're school.
Yeah, I figured.
You know what I mean?
So it'd be a very quick, I don't know how
Yeah.
much they charge you, but the statute does contemplate having that speed study before you change it.
Okay,
Cause that's the only thing is 20, well, there's 20 somewhere else in there, right? Through here.
20 from Manchester Street on.
Good. So they did that for the school,
I mean, like all these streets here are middle of the sign on to do back here.
and it's the right to ticket on the posted something.
I got a ticket one time on Manchester for going 32. 30.
Who do you use as the engineer?
HWC.
Okay, I'll reach out to them, tell them we want to do the change of speed limit, then they'll know what to do. And if not, they can get a witness.
All right, you wanna reach out to him, Lenny?
So we had 5 agency assist and 1 EMS assist, a juvenile problem that we took care of, found property, harassment in case, the 14 traffic violations, 1 ordinance violation, and then 94 business checks. We're still doing the school bus detail. I've added, I talked to one of the bus drivers the other day, and she said that she has trouble at Oak Hill Road at 350. So, I've got times there that I sit in the mornings when I work mornings and then the evenings where I sit in the Christian church parking lot
Nice.
and watch for them, but, and it gives me that time to go back to catch the trailer court too, so
Nice.
usually what we try to do, try to hit that and trailer court in town.
I appreciate too, Dave, you, like being around day and night in the liquor store and stuff too, at closing time,
Yeah,
that's gonna make them feel better. I worked there before and I didn't like closing and being down there alone, so. I appreciate that. Is that all you have, Dave?
that's all I got.
Hey, wastewater report, Paul.
You got that hot thing on there, what do you got there now?
Yeah, I don't think we do a service agreement with them, not with, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Generator. You think I did, like,
Maybe with the raws on the morning.
Control it again. Does it get started on a regular basis?
got a board I checked out. Dude, buy that thing used
Mm-hmm.
19 years ago.
From Dillsboro, right?
No,
Where'd it come from?
about 128.
Which one was Dillsboro, the one that's sitting at the list station?
That's one, that's 85, that's 85.
I mean, that thing's older than one, I don't have trouble with that.
I don't know what Kevin told you, but Jack told me that we're stupid if we buy a new one. We just need to take that to somebody that knows what they're doing, said.
And that's one dude, I don't care, all the time.
So I called the guy that we used to take it to, that don't live in one, his boy, gave me his number, the guy in Ross. And I called that guy and he said he'd look at it.
Whatever you guys want to do on that.
Is it is the engine not running, the generator not running?
It gets screwed on the back of the board.
Engine, they won't start, it'll click, but it won't start. And they say it's got something to do with the generator part, the electric. That's some kind of code, ground, something.
So it won't hurt it or something?
Yeah, I say before we buy a new one,
Yeah.
take it up there, I'll make a motion.
I don't know the name, it's damn cheap,
Yeah.
and it's all, you're not doing it, but use it for hell of a lot of hours.
How many hours does that got on it? Does anybody know?
I
I didn't think it had any on
don't
it.
have to
I don't know why it's had issues with all this.
60.
It's just a backup and we need a
They
backup,
run
right?
time.
Huh?
It's just a backup and we need a backup, right?
Yeah. For lift stations and
We
stuff.
gotta look at where it runs building to.
I go to the cell, I can run the lift stations, I can run the bank station there. I can run this building. They'll be very love check.
Okay, I'll make a motion for him to take it up there,
Second.
all in favor? Okay, number 4. Anybody have anything? Oh,
But sure, there's that guy. He asked if I can ask him. He wants a sign on South Raleigh Street, because when these trucks come to the town, they get screwed up, they get under on the street. He wants a sign, so I'm asking him, so,
sign saying what?
no trucks.
On South Broadway?
He said, they get screwed up, they come to town, they think that's Chesterfield, and they get down the bottom, they get through. So I'm asking, he asked me to ask you, and I'm here to ask you. You guys want it?
I don't know how we can make it a no trucker, I mean, we can, but.
But then other trucks would think they couldn't go through there, correct?
Can you do
Well, they really can't, because.
a limit, height limit sign out there or something?
It's what they do.
Oh,
As long as soon as you turn on right here, it's on the door.
It's the bridge, 10 foot.
10 foot.
Says on the bridge.
what a good day.
He needs a sign on that house right there. By Chuck Butler's saying, who's your metals going down that road?
My thing is. If you're a truck driver, I mean, I used to do that for several years. And you turn on the street, it says South Broadway, and you're looking for Chester, well, you probably turn on the wrong street.
You're not gonna pay attention to the other side. You don't see the street sign, I was looking at the trucks on it.
Right.
Yes, they're getting the sign, how they read the sign?
Sorry, that's there. I mean,
They're getting rid of those.
you know, Jeff had the same problem.
Does- So does he have a lot of trucks come in and out?
Why?
Can he, I mean, can he like advise them? Can he advise them like,
He gets delivered something, he's got it wrong.
right,
Google's got Chesterfield fixed. We spent 3 months working with Google to confirm this. They've got that entrance to Chesterfield is fixed on Google Maps. There's no excuse for it.
so like at my
That's fixed.
mom's, people come there, it always tries to take them across Charlie Lloyd's Creek.
The Chesterfield?
No, south or west county line.
It was, sure was right.
I don't know what kind of sign we could put up.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you got a high sign, that's about all you can do. They should see it and say, hey, it's only 10 foot.
Some guy in the dump truck, yesterday, and day before yesterday, he come back through there and stopped me and said, you know, the little bridge down there? Yeah. I said, did you see a sign by the post office? He said, no, I never paid no attention.
In all fairness, I thought we got new signs in town by the school. Last week. Lady said they've been here for years.
Yeah, he wouldn't pass the meeting, that's see.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what kind of sign he's thinking, Paul, that we can put up
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and I'm at, whatever,
Right,
Have to ask him what kind of sign he's called.
he wants no trucks.
well, we can't do that because other trucks may need to go through there.
Now, there's no speed guy with money.
No, I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you can explain that to him when you talk to him, yeah,
I'm just ready.
okay.
And yeah, it's really funny, because his truck, he's never,
Well.
his truck, he's never,
I'm just a messenger here, don't shoot me down.
All right, anybody got anything else?
Oh, I
Barry?
got something to ask the attorney. Now. It ain't gonna really work good, I'll ask, just like the last day. We got these water leaks in town. And the guy that runs the water company, he spends about as much time in reality as Peter Pan did. And I'm not exaggerating. Is there anything legal we can do to the SBIRC or FB, what, you know, to the state? What it is, it's coming on winter, see, and they're putting out water. Man, don't like that, they put like one of those sand down.
There's
There's
leaks
water
in the roadway.
there's water leaks, but it's smarter than not water leaks.
I live on that corner. Mary, she lives, she's been how long there, about 4 years.
They're about half the road, wet too.
It's a,
Is there any way that we can prove that it's there with water leak?
Have to dig it up.
Dig it up, you know.
Did you test it for chlorine?
They pass them,
They did.
and they come back positive for fluoride.
Well, that.
Where's fluoride? How many springs have got fluoride?
not what I would swim in, anyway.
They can't pinpoint where it's at, so they don't wanna mess with it, right?
There, it's a thing, what it is, he wants the town to go in by the blacktop. Well, you know, I don't know what a lot of them do, but where the last check for the service line, like the leaks here, and he puts a switch thing on it, boom, it's a service line, okay, duh. Right in front of your mom, dad, and your mother, father, puppy. You know, and he said, oh, that's natural spray, he's telling us all this stuff, and now it's coming on literacy. And I think I'm gonna show you the best spot.
Well, when the guys done the fog sealing too on the roads, they couldn't do that area because of it being all wet.
Yeah,
Is there any sort of dye test we can do or something that?
he did.
I don't think it with the water, but-
Drinking water.
Yes, that's, I'm wondering,
but they did test it, they tested for fluoride, tested positive for fluoride, so.
you're saying natural occurring.
Can we stick a dye?
You're saying,
Like, you know, where, you
yeah,
know,
just trying to
get it
find
go out and joke them that hole.
I actually thought about taking Judy's off the meter, putting her in with something.
Overpressure.
Yeah, you know what I mean, this says there's a way we can inject a dye into that to shoot out and see it change color.
Yeah, cause it's right from Judy's, ain't it?
Yeah, it's been there.
Couldn't find it. That's the way down there.
South Broadway's leaking too, but we've had this issue with them from since I've been here, that they don't wanna say it's their leak and.
if we can find some way and you could give me the proof or something that shows that I have something to stand on, then. I
What
could send a letter.
Or
or
if you
something.
tested it for.
What if they dug it up, would the town be able to recover the cost of their labor of digging?
That's what he wants, Mike.
Yeah, but he don't wanna pay you guys to.
I can tell you from previous experience, when I was trying to, you know, side Methodist church, I mean, no levels of it up.
So, the wastewater lines people have a guy with a big stethoscope thing, they put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Put more, they can only detect, it's spitting out 7 gallons a minute.
Okay, and these aren't gonna be that much, you're thinking it's like a trickle or something?
Yeah, it's just, well, it's a little more mature now, it's just a service line, so it's not.
Dude, I just gotta have some way you can tell me, this is how we know it's that, and then I can send a letter or something, and then we can try to take some action after that.
Me
But,
and Lynn was gonna go to the meeting a while back about. They had 7 leaks in the town, they fixed them, but they wouldn't fix the holes. So we were gonna go to the meeting, all this so happens, they fixed the holes, but, no, they before. So I mean, they know that they're in the wrong.
Well, and too, the last time, when we got on their agenda, then they sent the guy down the day before the meeting also, and they did find the one on Broadway Street that he kept saying wasn't.
No, you
Wasn't
found,
their
you found
fault.
that.
Doesn't blow
They went below there and that's the.
But I'm saying, they
We
kept
did
saying,
kind of
oh, that
set up
was,
for that, how they
wasn't
have to
theirs
put it
either.
back, so. Because you think the light, if it's leaked that long, if the road under that road is destroyed, it's destroying underneath that road.
We got one on South Rock,
Three
it's still, clear it up, it's a.
Yeah. I say just try to find it, that's, gives me the best ability to address it. But I can't just say, hey, we know we got a leak, if I was their attorney, or if I was just a person there, I'd say, okay, prove
Could we get Trace to come and test it for us, or,
it. Okay.
I mean, that would say,
All that has to test. Once it comes up through the ground, you can form it, once it comes through the gravel, dirt, I would think.
I was looking through the ordinances today, and we have something signed with the gas company about our roads and stuff. Can we get something like that drawn up with LMS?
Do they already have easements and everything?
Yeah.
I wonder if. Let me look into that, and see if we can mirror that at all, cause I'm just wondering, we could probably like that.
I'll get that ordinance, I'll send it to you.
Nice, that's it.
It just, they, you know, they come up with so much dumb stuff. I drove off on one day, and there, blabbing to me, tell me it was a spring, and I was pulled away from him. So he chased me down, he said, I make you mad, I said, no, you didn't make me mad, but I'm not that stupid.
well, then he tried to tell me too, like, what if it be leaking all the way up by the liquor store and just coming out down here by the park?
Yeah,
It could, but it's still gotta be fixed. If it's
It's still coming out on the
So then
ground.
who's gonna own the liability when somebody crashes and burns?
Right, it's gonna be really with winter
From a
time,
man-made-
like also with winter time coming, that is,
The guy got the board, he works for a board, he's got that right, so they're big time, because he's got these, we're just talking about these 2 years, probably got a lot of others we can't see. And they have to be, you have to be pumping a lot of water, they're not getting paid. I mean. The
well,
funny
it said before they had an ungodly amount of water they were losing daily, right, Lenny?
This is the funniest joke we ever like to tell about it. Me and I was doing something on the street one day, and walked into this. Hey, man, you gotta see the water we got in there. Hey, I'm losing 1 billion gallons a day up in one shell here. Now, I don't know how many of you have been to Vegas, but if you go to Vegas, and watch the big things over there, they probably, not probably, yeah. You like 1 million gallons in 24 hours.
You're not gonna see it.
I think
All right,
that
well, good.
it's a lot of mushrooms or something, but not everybody.
I make a motion to close.
Very good. Okay.
Like, yeah.
I'll second it.
Close, y'all.
All in favor? Aye.
Alright,
So are you guys, you guys good with me then just going with 30 miles an hour and not worrying about that